What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? It's Christian Vlogger here, and I'm here to bring you the WWE Raw review results reactions for Monday Night Raw, which aired last night. Now I'm bringing the video today, and I got a couple I got a couple of problems with Raw. There's a couple of problems I want to talk about. We're gonna get into. We're going to talk about, we got SmackDown tonight, which I'm going to record right after SmackDown Live tonight. I'm going to bring you the SmackDown review right here on the channel. Now, guys, we got some stuff we're going to be talking about tonight. We got to talk about the review for Raw. There's a few things I didn't like about Raw last night. There was some stuff I did like, there was some stuff I did not like. Now, the stuff I did like was the Shield. The Shield's return, I did love that. Now one of the segments I did not care for was the Cruiserweight Championship change hands, which has it all good. Finally got it off of Enzo. He is no longer the Cruiserweight Champion. Thank goodness on that one. Also, another segment I didn't really care for was the women's division match. We saw Emma pin up against Bailey and all that crap. We're going to get into all that details in just a second. I'm going to give you my thought reactions on the whole thing. WWE Monday Night Raw viewers in Indianapolis, Indiana. The start of the show was a repeat of last week's Raw, focused on The Miz, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, and Cesaro coming to the aid of Miz. Which is okay. We're going to get in deep into this segment. Let's get into it, guys. If y'all didn't see it, to start off with the Mizzies, Miz representing. Oh yeah, and by the way, I got one. I'll tell y'all something at the end of the video. Miz told Roman Reigns told Miz to shut up. It gave them a chance to get out of his ring. Miz said that he was for them and they only of them and only one of him. He said the rumors of the Shield returning were like Roman Reigns all hype. Rumors, he said, who said anything about rumors? Out comes Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Then three of the Shield members stood together, looked around the arena with them, and charging to the ring, they take out Miz and Cesaro. They take out Miz out of the ring. Rollins and both Ambrose chase him back into the ring, only for Ambrose to give the Miz the dirty deeds. Shield picked up Miz and performed the triple powerball that they always do. They always done. They stood tall in the middle of the ring, first bumping each other, fist bumping each other. The crowd erupted in cheers, guys. The Shield return was amazing. They took out Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. I love that segment last night. I was all hype up for that segment, seeing the Shield coming out. I was all cheers, man. Cole hyped up Bray Wyatt later in the show, asked if his sister Abigail is alive. We got a CG Coleman aired. We got a break. We see Jason Jordan head to the ring. Jason Jordan versus Carl Anderson. Jason gained most of the control of this, using his wrestling until Anderson caught him with a punch. Justin was Luke Gallows, allowing Carl Anderson to get control heading into the break. Coming back from break with Jason Jordan's locked arms. Gallows tried to interfere, but he got knocked down by Jordan. Then he performed his neck breaker on Anderson for the pinfall. Jason Jordan defeated Carl Anderson in the match. That was an amazing match. I like that, seeing that. Backstage with Elias Sampson was on his way to the ring. Out next, Miz was in the trainer's room. Axel icing him. Angle walked in and told him Miz that himself, Sheamus, and Cesaro will face the Shield in a TLC match at TLC. I cannot wait. We're gonna get the Miz. We're gonna get the Miz. We're gonna get the Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro, and the Miz versus the Shield in the TLC match at TLC. I cannot wait to watch that pay-per-view. It's gonna be amazing. In the ring with Elias Sampson. Elias versus Apollo Crews. Again, we've seen this match week in, week out. I am tired of seeing this match. It gets still boring. They need to move Elias to something else or do something. This is getting boring. Elias Sampson defeated Apollo Crews yet again. And the week before that, he defeated Titus O'Neil. Enzo Amore was shown in the ring next. He's back from break. We see Braun Strowman gets a reaction next. Braun Strowman came out to the ring followed by Matt Hardy for a match. Braun Strowman versus Matt Hardy. And that's when Braun Strowman defeated Matt Hardy with the choke slam. Reversed the choke slam that he picked back up before the running power slam for the pinfall. Braun Strowman defeats Matt Hardy. After the match, Braun Strowman picked up Hardy again and put him on his shoulders. Ready to walk him up the ramp for the Shield. Came out and confronted the monster. All three fought off Strowman with Dean and Seth and holding Braun, allowing Roman Reigns to spear him on the stage. The Shield then took Braun Strowman over to the announce table and performed a triple powerbomb on him. All three men stood tall, watching down at the fall of Strowman. Oh yeah, Strowman's going to be in that match. Strowman was added to that match. You don't know about that. Back in the break, announcers went over to the Shield or Braun Strowman. The three were shown walking backstage. Seth the Shield went back and forth. Were strong. Then Dean even went on to say that they will overcome all overcomes at them. Reigns said that they will go against the entire world if they have to. Seth finished up with you can believe that. Mickie James is shown introduced. Mickie James segment talk about winning her number 7 title in 2 weeks will be against Alexa Bliss. Mickie James, women's champion, came out, apologized to Mickie. Then she went on the call Mickie James' career, basically making fun of her, calling her old and all this crap. She finished up and then she will circles around her. Mickie said at TLC, James went on to say that she should face her. Came down to the ringside, and yes, but Becky backed. But backed away. James ran at her and attacked her. As Alexa ran up the ramp, Mickie James' music played. The announcers team hyped up the lumberjack match between Enzo Amore and Kalisto for later the show. A veggie show for Asuka aired for TLC. Backstage segment with Kurt Angle with Bayley, Sasha, and they both wanted the shot at Asuka at TLC. Alicia came in, and Dana Brooke and Emma, they all wanted to say that they want a match with Asuka at TLC. Angle told them that they all solved their issues in the ring by a fatal 5-way match between them later in the show. Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali versus Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. In this match, Brian Kendrick and Jack Gallagher defeated Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. Up next, Sister Abigail is still alive. Cardion went on to say on the phone with The Miz, walked in and said that they would only face the Shield at TLC if they stood their own stand their own word. Angle questioned, and he was talking about Miz. He said that they could go against 4 or 5. So on the other hand, partnering, Angle agreed. And then comes Strowman, revealed as the new partner of The Miz at TLC. Now it will be the Shield versus Miz versus Cesaro versus Sheamus and versus Braun Strowman. Finn Balor comes out to the ring, Crowd starts chanting. Sister Abigail pops up. Abigail Bray Wyatt into the cut cable, and he said that you should be afraid of her. She was turned into some type of monster. She chose Bray Wyatt, and then together they will be strong. Bray turned into Sister Abigail, talked about to Finn about seemed to Riddle talk. She must be punished, Balor. She said Finn can't beat her. She finished up with telling Finn to run. Later on the night, the Cruiserweight Championship match. Next up, the Women's Fatal 5-Way. Emma versus Bayley versus Sasha versus Dana Brooke versus Alicia Fox. Winner of the match. First got eliminated. We saw Emma, Alicia Fox double team Sasha. They came back with double kicks. They fought back and forth. Alicia gained on control. She faced quickly Sasha for the pinfall. Emma defeated Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox, and Bayley and Dana Brooke at a Fatal 5-Way. Emma will face Asuka at TLC. I thought it was going to be Alicia Fox facing Asuka, but instead Emma defeated Sasha, Alicia Fox, and Bayley and Dana Brooke in a Fatal 5-Way. Renee Young was shown backstage with Finn Balor. She was asked about Sister Abigail. Finn said he unleashed something awful, and he knows the evil ahead of him, and he now knows what he has to do. Back from commercial break, went over to the Biz TV. Next week we will get Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage match for Monday Night Raw next week. Backstage, the Kalisto interview, talking about the Cruiserweight Championship. The Lumberjack match begins. Underway to the ring. Enzo Amore versus Kalisto in the Lumberjack match for the Cruiserweight Championship. In this match, Kalisto defeated Enzo Amore to win the Cruiserweight Championship. After the match, the Cruiserweight division celebrated with Kalisto winning the Cruiserweight Championship to close out the show. That is your official WWE Monday Night Raw review results reactions for Monday Night Raw. Raw for 10/9/17, which was last night. If y'all enjoyed the review, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel at ChristianVlogger or YouTube.com. And follow me on Twitter, as always, at DaddyParker27. Guys, we got to move on to bigger stuff. We got stuff to do today. We're going to talking about the Halloween, which is coming up here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about AMC's Fear Fest 2017, which airs on the 23rd of this month, October 23rd. Goes all the way through Halloween. We're going to be talking about that. That's exciting. I can't wait for that marathon. I always look forward to the original Halloween from original Friday the 13th and all that and so forth. I cannot wait for the AMC Fear Fest. We're going to be getting into that here in a few minutes. But I hope you enjoy the Raw review. Don't hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel at ChristianVlogger or YouTube.com. Follow me on Twitter at DaddyParker27. But like I said, it's probably my final Raw review of the year because frankly nobody is watching. If you didn't seen yet, nobody has watched my Hell in a Cell review. I don't understand why. Only got one like on my Hell in a Cell review and results reactions for Hell in a Cell on Sunday for SmackDown. Nobody has really checked it out or what's going on with the views, but I'm thinking of moving on to doing some different stuff here now on to the future. We're going to be moving on to different stuff, talking about different topics. Reviews just ain't going nowhere for me. There's about 5 people I see doing Monday night. I see 5 people doing reviews for Monday Night Raw, and sometimes they do SmackDown too. But I thought I was going to be one of the ones to get, one of the upper hands on reviews for Monday Night for wrestling, because I've been a wrestling fan and for so long, since the 90s. I thought, for surely I would be making it as a YouTube wrestling